In the days of ancients, amidst the pantheon of gods, and the sea was a realm of peril and mystery, there lived a man of wily mind and steadfast heart. Odysseus, a hero of Ithaca, whose tale would echo through the ages like the thunderous clash of bronze upon bronze. The story begins in the aftermath of the great Trojan War, where gods and mortals contended. Emerging from the ashes of the defeated Troy, Odysseus sought the swift path home to Ithaca, where his beloved wife Penelope and his son Telemachus awaited his return. Yet the gods, angry with Odysseus, had other designs, and his journey would be a labyrinth of trials crafted by divine hands. After their triumph in Troy, Odysseus and his crew landed on the shores of the Cicones, eager for supplies and plunder. They raided the city of Ismarus, claiming victory, but the allure of spoils led to a costly delay. The Cicones rallied, launching a fierce counterattack. The once victorious crew suffered heavy losses, learning a harsh lesson about the consequences of greed and imprudence on their quest for homecoming. Odysseus and his crew landed on the enchanting shores of the Lotus Eaters, where the inhabitants offered the intoxicating lotus flower. The crew, enticed by its allure, succumbed to forgetfulness and complacency. Odysseus, realizing the danger, intervened and forcefully led his enchanted comrades back to the ship, determined to resist the seductive spell and continue their challenging journey home. Soon they reached the island of the Cyclops, where a one-eyed giant named Polyphemus lived. Odysseus and his men entered Polyphemus's cave, hoping for hospitality, but Polyphemus turned out to be a fierce and cannibalistic monster. He trapped them and started eating Odysseus's men one by one. To escape, Odysseus devised a cunning plan. He and his men, armed with a sharpened stake, blinded the one-eyed giant while he slept. Yet the victory came with a bitter cost, for Polyphemus was the son of mighty Poseidon, and the sea god's wrath pursued them like a relentless storm. Odysseus and his crew reached the floating island of Aiolos, the god of the winds. Welcomed as a guest, Odysseus shared the tale of his long journey and his desire to return home. In a gesture of goodwill, Aiolos gifted Odysseus a bag containing all the winds, except the favorable west wind, which would hasten their journey. However, with the shores of Ithaca nearly in sight, mistrust and curiosity among Odysseus's crew members led to their undoing. Opening the bag, they unwittingly released the furious winds, which whipped up a tempest, sending their ship hurtling back to Aiolos' island. This misfortune underscored the unpredictability of Odysseus' quest. Sailing again homeward, Odysseus and his fleet reached the island of the Laestrygonians, where giant cannibals, led by King Antiphates, ambushed them. Massive boulders from the cliffs destroyed 11 of Odysseus' 12 ships, leaving chaos in their wake. The monstrous Laestrygonians devoured both men and vessels. However, Odysseus' ship was positioned outside the harbor, ultimately sparing their demise. Wandering through the treacherous waters, they encountered the sorceress Circe, whose enchantments transformed Odysseus' men into swine. Undeterred, the cunning hero sought the counsel of the wise Hermes, who bestowed upon him the herb moly, a potent charm against Circe's magic. Odysseus confronted the sorceress, resisted her spells, and compelled her to release his companions. Guided by Circe's counsel, Odysseus embarked on a perilous journey to the underworld, summoning the spectral presence of Tiresias through rituals and sacrifices. Navigating the ethereal landscape, he encountered familiar faces and enigmatic shades. Tiresias, with otherworldly wisdom, foretold the challenges awaiting Odysseus in the mortal realm. This supernatural sojourn became a pivotal chapter, blurring the boundaries between life and death, as the hero gained insights crucial to his tumultuous journey home. To leave the underworld, Odysseus sailed his ship back to the edge, where the living world and the realm of the dead meet. However, the winds of fate were fickle, as they sailed past the haunting shores of the Sirens, whose melodic voices lured sailors to a watery demise. Odysseus, the sagacious leader, ordered his men to plug their ears with beeswax. Bound to the mast, he alone listened to the bewitching song, a testament to his indomitable will. The perils continued, for the ship had to navigate the narrow straits where two sea monsters lay in wait, and no mortal ship could escape unscathed. Scylla was a terrifying creature with 6 heads and 12 legs, and Charybdis was a deadly whirlpool. Despite a difficult choice, Odysseus managed to navigate through, although losing some of his men to Scylla. It was a better option than risking his whole ship to the detrimental whirlpool Charybdis. The crew then landed on the island of the sun god, Helios. Odysseus warned his men not to harm Helios's sacred cattle, but they ignored his instructions due to hunger. As a result, Zeus punished them by destroying their ship, leaving only Odysseus alive. Washed ashore on the island of the nymph Calypso, Odysseus was kept captive for 7 years. Eventually, the goddess Athena intervened, urging Zeus to help Odysseus return home. Hermes was sent to Calypso, instructing her to release Odysseus. Now free from Calypso's island, Odysseus faced a new challenge. The sea spat him out onto the island of the Phaeacians, where he encountered Princess Nausicaa. She helped him get to the palace of her parents, King Alcinous and Queen Arete. In the palace, Odysseus finally told his long and incredible tale. The Phaeacians were so impressed that they helped him return to Ithaca on a magical ship. Finally, after years of tribulations, Odysseus's ship approached the shores of Ithaca. Yet, the gods, in their eternal caprice, had one final trial in store. The island was overrun by suitors contesting for the hand of Penelope, believing Odysseus to be lost forever. Disguised as a beggar, the hero infiltrated his own home, patiently biding his time. The climax of the story took place during a competition with Odysseus's bow. Only Odysseus, with his incredible strength, could string the bow and shoot an arrow through 12 axe heads, a feat that revealed his true identity. With his identity revealed, Odysseus, along with Telemachus and a few loyal servants, waged a battle against the suitors. With the help of the goddess Athena, they emerged victorious, reclaiming Odysseus's throne and restoring order to Ithaca. After 20 long years, Odysseus and Penelope were finally reunited, marking the end of his long and arduous journey. The gods, having observed his enduring strength and cleverness, allowed him to live out his days in peace with his family. And so the tale of Odysseus, the wily warrior of Ithaca, echoed through the ages, a testament to the enduring spirit of mortal men who, against the whims of gods and the trials of the world, carved their destiny with the sharp blade of courage and cunning.